What is up, everyone? Today I'm reviewing another Sleazebox film. The nice people over at Sleazebox sent to me. It is called Amerikan Holocaust. I was actually recommended to watch this by the guy that actually sent me these, so pretty stoked on this. Amerikan Holocaust. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. What is up, everyone? This is Kyle over here at the Horrorphile, coming back with another Sleazebox review. I was actually sent by the nice folks over at Sleazebox a couple of movies to review, and I'm actually really happy they did. I've watched two so far. This is the second one. This one's called Amerikan Holocaust. The first one I watched was Death Escort Service, which I did do a review on. You can check it out on my page. I did enjoy that movie, and this is a similar type movie to it. I did enjoy this as well. We're going to kind of talk about it a little bit. You guys let me know what you think if you've seen it before. I mean, it's been out for a couple of years now, but definitely really interesting movie. This movie came out in 2013. Like I said, the title is Amerikan Holocaust. This is a horror movie. And to kind of describe what type of horror movie it is, it's kind of almost like it is a found footage type horror movie, but low budget found footage type horror movie. It reminded me of August Underground, like the August Underground movies. Has a similar feel, similar plot storyline to it, especially Mortem's. August Underground's Mortem. It was similar to it. Definitely higher quality, like higher budget quality, but very similar. This was directed by Chris Woods, who was also the producer on Death Escort Service. And he's done a lot of other things too, I noticed, a lot of other films. It was written by John Miller and Chris Woods, and it stars Jules Serio and Rob Glazer. Rob Glazer was actually in Death Escort Service. He was the old man in that movie, or the older guy in that movie. He's not really an old man, but he was the older guy in that movie. He's actually one of the main characters in this movie as well. To kind of get into the plot of this movie follows two Vietnam War veterans that just got back from war that are pretty much psychopaths. So the beginning of this movie kind of starts out, and it's like, telling you that this footage from the movie was found on one of the two Vietnam War veterans' property. And it basically documents them being psychopaths, which they are. They're killers, psychopath, rapists. They torture these women. They document what they did, and they found all this footage. The police found all this footage and pretty much, I guess, released it in the world that they live in. So it's kind of interesting. Like I said, it kind of does remind me a lot of August Underground movies, or movies that are similar to that, the way that it's filmed and the nature of the movie. Honestly, I probably could have done this as one of my disturbing movie reviews, because it is pretty disturbing in its nature. There's a lot of touchy subject matter in this, a lot of disturbing subject matter in this. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that's going on. Basically, these two guys kidnap and hold hostage just random women, basically. One of the women was actually suggested by the gentleman's, one of the guys, he's not really a gentleman, but one of the guy's wives in the movie. But most of the women seemed like were either prostitutes or just random women that they would find. They would make them do just all kinds of, like, clean their house, have sex with them, just all this random stuff, because they were very anti-government. These two guys are very anti-government. They wanted to build a whole new world or a whole new order after coming back from war. They don't believe in the government shit. They don't believe in being censored or censorization or anything like that. They just believe in their own thing, and they want to create a new world. Very psychopathic dudes. I mean, these guys do all kinds of crap. There's this one scene where one of the guys, they kidnap this woman, they kidnap her husband, kidnap her and her baby. They actually make this woman kind of like eat like a dog, bark like a dog. They tie her down in the bed, they rape her and things of that nature. They actually it doesn't show it, but they actually apparently chop up her baby, and feed it to her at one point, which is pretty rough. There's one of the main things I like about this movie, just like I like with Death Escort Service, is the special effects. There's some really good special effects in this film. They're actually cannibals as well. Believe it or not, there's like everything. They're pretty much anything bad you can think of. They're actually cannibals as well. And there's a scene with the same woman where they fed her baby to her. Afterwards, one of the guys kills her, which is Bill Glazer's character kills her, and they actually disembowel her and start eating her and having sex with her, like innards or like organs. I mean, it sounds really bad, which it is. I mean, it is lower budget, so it doesn't show a lot of the things that I'm telling. It shows the disembowelment and things, but the baby and all that doesn't show any of that. I really had a good time with this movie, as weird as that sounds. Just like I did with Death Escort Service, I don't know why. I just love these type of movies. The Sleaze Box seems like they put out some really decent lower budget stuff, and like with a lot of disturbing subject matter. I definitely could have done this as a disturbing movie review, because it is pretty disturbing for what it is. Those were the upsides to it. The downside to it, I kind of felt like this movie kind of dragged on a little bit. It was it wasn't a slow burner per se, but it was kind of repetitive with some of the things that happened. Like, they kept getting women, torturing women, getting women, torturing women, and they would torture them different ways each time. But it just kind of, after a little while, just kind of got a little repetitive. But that wasn't to me a bad thing. I still enjoyed the movie. I had a great time with it. There's actually times I thought these two guys in this movie were hilarious. I was laughing like even the messed up parts. Like, I kind of laughed at the way that they're like, tell that bitch to shut up and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just thought that was pretty funny how like the way they talked was like the funniest. It's also kind of filmed in a documentary style as well, which is really cool. It's like they're documenting themselves doing it, kind of like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. It kind of reminds me of that as well, where they document themselves and then they would watch their torture and killings of these people. It reminded me a lot of Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, like snuff style stuff. Overall, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was very entertaining. I actually, so far, I've liked both movies I've watched by this company. I think they put out some decent stuff for it being lower budget. I would give this movie about a 5.5 out of 10. It wasn't anything spectacular, but at the same time, it kept me interested. I would definitely revisit this movie. I mean, I would throw it on with some people. We'd probably laugh. I think it was pretty good time. These movies, to me, they may not have a lot of storyline to them, but they're still entertaining. They're still fun to watch. The special effects are very, very good for probably the budget they did have. But yeah, American Holocaust, 5.5 out of 10. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the page. If you want to pick up American Holocaust or any of the Sleazebox titles, head over to the sleazebox.com. Pick up any of their titles over there. Definitely recommend this one, Death Escort Service, another one. And let them know, give them some love, let them know what you think. Until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching. I will have another Sleazebox review probably sometime in the near future. Peace. See ya.